This is the secret of manifestation, the real secrets. This I have seen from that day until now in PSSM, even for my own. You cannot just sit and expect wish the universal will give you, even in the form of money. Whatever you have, that is what he has created, is PSSM. It flows freely in us because the energy movement is so free here. That is why we feel the freedom, because it flows freely. There is never a limit. If I want anything, and the way it flows is through this, is through relationships, through friendship. That is how it flows. When we hoard something, put it in our bank, it will stagnate and create blocks. You're not entitled to be here. Nor am I. Just because I'm his daughter, I'm not entitled to be here. I'm here because I am a pyramid master. I'm here because I work. When I thought I was his daughter, I was not in PSSM. I was enjoying my life when I was his daughter. But today I'm not his daughter. He's not my father. And that's why I'm in PSSM. So because there is no entitlement. The only thing that will keep you in PSSM is your work. Today, not 20 years back. 20 years back I did this. Nobody cares. Today, what are you doing? How are you working with the group energies? The moment I say I'm done, I've done so much, Shrikant, I'm done. I don't want to work anymore. I will resign to PSSM. I am done.
Yes, hello friends. My name is Divya. I take the honor to introduce Pari today. Pari is a passionate mompreneur with a deep love for travel, meeting new people, exploring their incredible stories. Introduced to meditation at an early age, Pari had the privilege of learning from renowned masters, including her father, Patri, a global meditation leader and founder of PSSM. Watching him create a moment that transformed millions of lives through meditation, spiritual science, and pyramid power shaped her understanding of purpose and potential. Pari's journey hasn't been without challenges. As an ambitious professional, she climbed the corporate ladder, thriving in hustle and rising through the ranks. But eventually, burnout took its toll, leaving her feeling lost and disconnected from her purpose. This turning point became her breakthrough, inspiring her to transform life and fully step into her mission. She founded Soham Shift to help visionary leaders and ambitious individuals drive meaningful change in themselves, their teams, and the world. Soham Shift creates a culture of growth that aligns mindset to guide their teams toward extraordinary futures they envision. Pari's work focuses on clarity, purpose, and transformative growth that leads to real, measurable impact. As a founder of PSSM Global, Pari is dedicated to expanding the Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement across the globe. Her mission is to raise consciousness worldwide through the transformative power of meditation. She believes that meditation is the key to unlocking inner potential, and she's committed to spreading this wisdom to elevate humanity. So let's welcome Pari onto the stage with her lovely smile and dashing energy.
Thank you, Divya. That was a wonderful introduction and a lot of energy. And I love to see people talk loudly when they have a mic. Not like this. Num, 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 num. No. So loudly. This is the first thing. We are all masters here. So today I'm talking to all the PSSM teachers. Okay. You have given some paper and pen by our dear Sirisha who made this happen. Let's give a big round of applause to her. She was, oh my God, she was on top of her toes to trying to get everything. I was probably behind. So while I set everything up, let's do a quick 2-minute meditation. Yes? Can I invite Pritik? Please come. Can I invite all the kids to come here and sit here? Please come, Pritik. Sit here. The mic, please. Just 2 minutes meditation, Pritvesh. So today, as I set up, Pritik has been meditating since he was how old?
7.
Since you were 7, you were meditating? And now how old are you?
11.
11. Since last 4 years he's been meditating. So he's going to lead meditation today for all of us. Yes, Pritik? Okay. So once everybody sits, 2-minute meditation. Okay? Here. First guide everybody how to meditate.
Fold your legs. Clasp your hands. Close your eyes. No thoughts.
Hey guys. They're playing. 2-minute meditation. They'll come. Hey guys, all come. All come. 2-minute meditation. 2-minute meditation. 2-minute meditation.
Relieve your hands, legs, shoulders, head, everything. Sit comfortably. Concentrate on your breath. Clasp your hands. Your breath is your master. Your breath is your guru. Your breath is your teacher. Bring your thoughts to the breath. Focus on your breath. No thoughts. Sit in a comfortable position. Bring your thoughts into the breath and focus on the breath. No thoughts. You will get a lot of thoughts, but bring that thoughts into your breath. Last 1 minute. No thoughts. Focus on your breath. Last 10 seconds. Put your hands on your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Slowly open your eyes.
Thank you. Thank you, Pritik. Let's give a big round of applause to Pritik. Any message for everyone?
I just do meditation for 30 minutes every day and then focus on your breath. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Pritik. Here. Lakshmi, kids can go. Thank you so much for coming. Let's give a big round of applause to all the kids and Lakshmi here, who's doing an amazing job. They don't want to come here because they love being with her. And I thought announcements were over, but no, one more announcement. Um, before I begin, I would like to invite Sneha onto the stage. So, do we all know the youth group of PSSM? What is the youth group of PSSM? Huh? PYMA. Yes. PYMA. What is PYMA? Can anybody tell me? Louder. No, wrong. What is PYMA? Huh? Wrong, wrong. 0 marks. What is PYMA? Wrong. Huh? Let's give a big round of applause. How many years meditated is here? Huh? Chocolate to Pandu. Prithvesh, not Pandu. Prithvesh. Thank you. Today there will be a quiz. You all said 20 years, 26 years, 30 years. So I'm going to be quizzing you today. So pyramid, youth for meditation and ahimsa. Beatrice, you know what ahimsa means? Ahimsa means non-violence. So pyramid, youth for meditation and non-violence. That is the meaning of PYMA. It was different, but it is changed now. Now it is youth for meditation and ahimsa. Everybody say it with me. Pyramid, youth for meditation and ahimsa. Okay, so now you all know what PYMA is. Okay, good. So in PYMA, first initially PYMA is now registered in India. The president of PYMA, who knows? You don't tell. Where is this boy? You don't tell. Who is the president of PYMA now in India? No? Huh? No? No, Amulya. Amulya is not in PYMA anymore. She is PMC. Huh? Krishna, no. Vishwa, Santosh, Santosh, Satish, sorry. Kit Kat. So Vishwa from Bangalore. Vishwa from Bangalore, he is the president. So I'm going to give you some up-to-date global information so that you're all aware what is happening in PSSM now. Okay, that is my duty. So Vishwa from Bangalore is doing amazing work in terms of bringing all youth from India across all states. We have all states leads, Telangana, AP, North India, and now recently they are going to Rishikesh for doing a North Youth event called Awakening Youth. So that is the youth program that is happening everywhere. And today we have PYMA in countries like USA. Of course, now all these kids must join that. Canada, Mexico, Pakistan, Australia, London. These are the different PYMA countries who joined so far. Of course, our goal is to bring the entire. How many countries are there in the world? 180, 190. Please, somebody Google and tell me, I'll give a chocolate. How many? 194? So somebody tell me the right answer. We'll have a chocolate for you. 195. Okay, 195. So again, he was close. 194. You get one more. So we need PYMA and PSSM in how many countries? 194. Not 193, not 191. 194. Then only we become Dhyan Jagat. Okay. So we have a target here. 194 countries. How many PYMA countries? I said 5 countries. So we still have so many countries to go for PYMA. So now PYMA, initially it was just PYMA. Now PYMA became 2 groups. PYMA Kids, PYMA Youth. Because this group was mainly focusing on teenage youth. So then we said the kids are not getting included in the programs. And of course, for kids, we need more attention than the youth. So then we said, okay, how are we going to take care of this? So PYMA kids will be from the age 5 to 13. PYMA kids 5 to 13 and youth will be 14 to 18. This is youth. I mean, they would say not necessarily 18, it may go until 30 for classes. Speakers can be more than 30, but the audience will be below 30 for PYMA youth programs. So for PYMA kids, so we have the website was created, pymaglobal.org. You can go and check it out. pymaglobal.org. Yes, pymaglobal.org is the website that was launched by Vishwa. How many of you know Suresh Kalburgi? Yes, two people. She knows. So Suresh Kalburgi is from Bangalore. He is a CEO of a company and he's a great master. He's been involved in Karnataka programs and in many global programs. He is one of the president of this PYMA Global and has been supporting both financially and emotionally into this project. Suresh Kalburgi. So they have launched this and now they have the website, and the youth is forming a lot of registrations. One place for registrations for all youth. As you all know, here all are PSSM, correct? Any non-PSSM here? Okay. Did you raise hands? Okay, welcome to PSSM. So now you're PSSM. So in PSSM, if you know, PSSM is comprised of many organizations. It is comprised of many different organizations, which becomes one PSSM. So PSSM APMA, PSSM Tennessee, PSSM Dallas. Oh, I don't. Thank you. PSSM Dallas. All of these comprises PSSM, right, Sheetal? So PSSM is one big umbrella where all different organizations come together and having different specialities of their own. So Beatrice, this is a whole PSSM overview of what is happening. So within that, there was a lot of things in the sense like, okay, she is doing one thing, she may be doing kids and I may be doing kids. Who do we go, what to do? There's a lot of different thought processes of how do we take it forward. So it started in 1999. When? PSSM, when did it start? 1990. 1990 it started. 92 officially registered as Karnal Pyramid Spiritual Society. If you can put, I'll come in a bit. I have to give the overview of why you are here. So 1990 it started, and the first thing was not a movement, it was a society in Karnal. How many of you know where is Karnal? Okay, lot of people know Karnal. So Karnal was the first society, and they'll put a picture. That is the Karnal pyramid. Those of you who haven't been, please, you must visit. One of the most powerful center. So then PYMA said, okay, globally, we will follow one process into bringing youth. Youth is the most next important thing for PSSM. GK, Dr. Newton, all these people started when they were in their 20s. And today they are great masters. They have created empires. Correct? Yes or no? Let's give a big round of applause to them. They created empires. So now we need another GK, another Newton to create empires 30 years, in 30 years of PSSM. So that is what we are focused on right now, is how do we bring our young generation into meditation to create that empires. So far, Patriji was there physically, traveling everywhere until he left his body. Really, Madhu Mohan sir is here. He will, you correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, you're my, like Pari, you're right or wrong, you tell me. Until he vacated his body in 2024, 24, 20, 22. 20, I have to take away the points from me. 2022 July, he vacated his body. Until then, nobody knew the breadth of PSSM, where all PSSM was. Only he knew in which country he went, because When he goes to North America, he would take Sai Kumar. When he goes to Australia, he would take Shivappa. When he goes to South India, somebody else. North India, somebody else. So no one person knew the entire breadth of PSSM. Only it was in his own mind. Who is who, what is what. The connections was in him. So nobody knew. The moment he left his body in 2022, that is when everybody started coming. I don't know if you all remember. Do you remember that time? In 2022, what happened? So he was not feeling well, and everybody were calling. What happened? Should we come? Should we come? Should we come? And everybody were telling like, don't come. He's fine. Don't come. Everything is fine, because we didn't want to create panic in the society. So even the PMC channel was broadcasting, everything is fine. Stay where you are. Don't come to Kartal, to Hyderabad. Right, Madhumohan sir? So then suddenly, when the time came, when he was about to leave, people started coming. Nobody called them. Nobody phoned them. Nobody got a message on TV or PMC channel that he was about to leave. He knew he was leaving. He told. He told everyone that he was leaving. But the message didn't get out. But everybody started coming exactly at that time. Taking flights, taking trains, taking buses by road. And they started coming and they said, Patri ji came in our meditation, in our dream, and asked us to come. Asked us to come. So we are here. We are here. Around 50,000 people gathered on that day. Without calling, without saying a word. They just said, we saw him in our meditation. He asked us to come. And all the trustees were getting overwhelmed. Because so many people are coming, you have to feed them, you have to give them accommodation and all that. But he knew what was happening everywhere. He knew who was who, what was what, and he called everyone to him. Nobody can stop him when he wants something. He's a very stubborn guy, if you all know him. Not yet, I will get there. He was a very stubborn guy. He would not listen to anybody if he decides on something. Mondi Ghatam in Telugu. Jagamondi, ivanni intlo perlu. They are all our family names for him. Because he wouldn't listen anyone. So until then, nobody knew what was happening. And then we started seeing, oh my gosh, the impact this man has created. This is incredible. What he has created. People from villages, people from cities, people from other countries started coming in. So then we knew like this, and everybody fighting for him to touch him. There were police there on the grounds. Nobody could do anything. They just left. We can't take care of this crowd. You deal with it. But he was a man of people. He was a man of people, and that is how he chose to leave his body as well. I know I'm starting with a serious topic because again, everybody is senior here. So that's why I am choosing to share this with you all. And he had a bigger vision, a grand vision, a normal man, a common man from a Brahmin family who was always ridiculed as he was growing up because he was not intelligent like his brother, who was always looked down upon because he didn't have money as his brother. His brother was a scientist. He was a PhD person. He was first in IIT. He was a lecturer. He was always being compared, as you all know in all Indian families. He was always being compared. So he even wanted to suicide because he was feeling like a failure. And that ordinary man with no money and not so much such great English, probably, or Hindi, he started his journey deciding to teach meditation to one person, one person, one person, one person. And today there are so many branches, so many organizations. So now we know that now today he's not in his physical body to connect all these people. It is us. It is our responsibility now to connect and take this legacy. After 100 years, how will people remember PSSM? That's what I keep thinking. I won't be in this physical body, not Shrikant, not Sheetal. After 100 years, who is Sheetal? Who cares? Who is Pari? Who cares? Nobody will remember us. But they will remember meditation. But they will remember the breath is your own guru. That statement they will remember. So how are we going to take this message to our future generations? This message of empowerment, freedom. Today, all of us are here because we feel that freedom to do what we want, to think what we want, to wear what I want. I want to wear traditional, I will wear. I want to wear jeans, I will wear. Nobody can stop us. What a freedom it is in a spiritual organization. What a freedom it is to think what I want. What a freedom it is to act how I want. What a privilege it is for us all to be here today, gathered and talking about this with so much freedom. This is a privilege. This is not some khairat. What is khairat in English? This is not some, no, I don't know the word. This is not just offered to you that you come and take. This is a privilege to be here on this platform today. Huh? Thank you so much, sir. This is not an entitlement. You're not entitled to be here. Nor am I. Just because I'm his daughter, I'm not entitled to be here. I'm here because I am a pyramid master. I'm here because I work. When I thought I was his daughter, I was not in PSSM. I was enjoying my life. When I was his daughter. But today I'm not his daughter. He's not my father. And that's why I'm in PSSM. So because there is no entitlement. The only thing that will keep you in PSSM is your work. Today, not 20 years back. 20 years back, I did this. Nobody cares. Today, what are you doing? How are you working with the group energies? The moment I say I'm done, I've done so much, Shrikant, I'm done. I don't want to work anymore. I will resign to PSSM. I am done. I'm not entitled. It doesn't matter who I am. If I'm a daughter or a son or a wife or anyone. So because in PSSM there are no entitlements. Nobody owns PSSM. Nobody owns APMA. Mr. Praveen said beautifully today. Where is Praveen? Okay, he left. He's with kids. So he said that they are just facilitators. But the APMA is for everyone. I loved when he said that. Because it is for the universe. In the same way, today our job is to bring everything together in so that there is a direction on how we move forward. Until he was there in his physical form, that worked. What he did worked. But now he's not in his physical form. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, things will change. That is the nature, and change is always good. We must always welcome change. When I asked him, when Kamala Harris became president after Trump, he was in US with me when that announcement happened. What do you think this happened? Is this a good thing? All he said was, change is always good. There should always be change. Good or bad, there should be change. If we get hung on to something and we don't want to change, we never grow. There is no growth. So change is always good, whether we like it or not. So PSSM is changing, whether we like it or not. So are we ready to move on to this? Because this train is not going to stop for us. The PSSM we have seen 20 years back, 10 years back, 5 years back, it's going to change every month, every year. Either we get onto that train and move forward, or we stand back and see, watch the show. Nothing is good or bad, everything is right. So it is up to us to make the decision of how, because we are not running PSSM. There is no misconception about it. PSSM is running us. We are not here to withhold the principles of 18 principles. They will take us forward with us. The moment we think, oh, I am here to take Patriji, I'm here to get this 18 principles out to the people are teaching nonsense, I am here to take 18 principles, that is a mistake. The 18 principles will take us forward, because that is the power of truth. Truth always prevails. Always truth prevails between all the lies. So we don't have to worry about it. When we are with the truth will take us forward. So it is up to us now to bring all the organizations into one structure. And I'm not saying there won't be resistance. There might be resistance, because change always brings resistance. We don't want to let go of what we know for the unknown because of fear. This is normal human tendency, because we don't want to step into unknown. I don't know what's going to happen. Until now, Patri sir is there to take care. Now what? Now what will happen? So are we ready to let go of that fear and trust the new masters who are coming and saying, I'm going to take it forward. I'm going to do it. So many new people are coming. We are all seeing that. So many new people are coming and taking it forward now. So it is a very beautiful historic situation right now I'm witnessing. The change between the old and the new energy, the mix happening so beautifully, and the Passover happening. Because in 30 years, Madhu Mohan sir will not be here with us. So today is the time to spend time with him and learn all the stories about what happened 20 years back, what happened 30 years back. Every moment is important for us to learn. And before I go forward, and that's why PYMA Kids, PYMA Youth as one organization, to connect all kids through that is important for the future. I cannot insist or stress more on the importance of this. So APMA, the kids, a PYMA Kids section should be there, where the kids get connected to the entire world. So wherever they go, they should have a community. Like how Narsimha, where is Narsimha? All the people told me, PSSM is about community. Wherever we go, we are getting love. Pushpa told about Satish. So the kids will experience that. So in whichever country they go, if they go to Mexico, they'll have a PSSM friends there. How amazing it will be. They go to Australia, they have friends there. They go to Kenya, they will have friends there. That is what PYMA will do. Connect all kids around the world. So when we support in every community now, in every state, in every country, coming together and working globally, that will create a beautiful connection of community. And together they can make it stronger. So here I have today Sneha from Houston. Sneha from Houston. She has graciously accepted to take this lead on bringing PYMA kids together and create a structure. Of course, we'll take the help of Dr. GK. As you all know, Dr. GK is now the president of Training Academy of entire PSSM. So let's give a big round of applause to him. So under his guidance, so Madhuri, whatever you have done for level 1, level 2, level 3 in spiritual tablets, we got to shift that to PSSM. for the entire PSSM now, not just that, health. So it's a big responsibility and challenges also, I know that. But of course, we have a team to support, and I'm there to fight everyone. Everybody can hate me because I'm the one who fights all the time. But that is what we're going to do. And she here, Sneha, is a fighter. She's a true fighter. She doesn't, oh my God, if she decides anything, she doesn't stop. She will make it. She'll call me 100 times until she gets what she wants. She doesn't listen. So today, and we need such people to make this happen. Sneha, please.
Yeah, thank you, Pari. Thank you very much for bringing up this PYMA kits, the whole concept of PYMA, the overview of PYMA. So I hope everyone understood. Am I audible? Oh, yeah, okay, it's working. So once again, thank you everyone, each master, for sitting here and listening to our talks. And then whatever we are speaking it for, we have a vision for that. And the vision is for the future generation. Right now we are leaving it, that's okay. But how about for the future generation? So we have to build a healthy mindset for the future generation. How? Means with the help of kids. So that is the gift we are going to give for our kids. Even, most of them know Montessori schools. Maria Montessori, she's the one who developed that concept, everything. And she says that 99 percentile brain development happens in the early stages. That means 0 to 5 or 0 to 7 or 0 to 3, that area. So that age group. So why don't we plant a seed of meditation at the early stages? That's where the thought came up, and then we build up today PYMA Kids. So this is the gift. As a parent, you have to gift your child a seed of meditation. So when you plant that seed of meditation in early stages, they're gonna come up. Already they are pure souls. So let them be the pure souls and then rule the future generations. In this AI generation, you know how it is developing very fastly. We're gonna beat that with meditation. So I want each and every one, all the parents, all the masters, let them make your child a little master in leadership skills. By doing all this meditation from the young age, they're going to develop leadership skills. So they have to build a community, as Pari Madam said that. So we need to develop all these skills from the early stage itself. So this is the PYMA kids in all. We are connecting to whole world. So wherever we are there, wherever the children are there, so connect it. Every state has their own groups. So everyone, all the states are coming and merging into this PYMA kids. So that's the concept. And from there, we're gonna rule PYMA kids. Only children has to rule that. We are just the supporters. We are just guiding them how to. So in nurturing minds, we say that whatever we are feeding them, vegetarian, that itself making up their 99% of brain development. At the same time, music, how music impacts the younger ages, it's the same way. So meditation is also the same thing, and there are tons of researches on this one. And I know that GK sir have mentioned this before also. And then in one of the today's videos also, we heard about Patri sir, and he also mentioned it. So always kids are for the first important, because our life starts from the womb of mother. So parents, I sincerely and honestly ask you to teach your children and encourage your children, plant the seed of meditation at the younger stages, and come join to form a PYMA kids successfully. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Sneha. So they have every day at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, daily meditation classes. Shrikant, did you join Ishan? Is he attending? I didn't see him on last yesterday. Oh, he was traveling. Okay. All right. So please join your kids, and there are a lot of fun programs being designed by her for kids to lead, like how Pritik did today. They are so excited to lead now. So we need to now ask them to lead. Pushpa, I heard your kids lead as well. Yes. So we need to bring them and be make them leaders and train them as they lead so that they can start teaching now. We don't have to teach. They will start teaching. We don't need to do anything. So with that, I thank you, Sneha, for coming all the way from Houston. Let's give a big round of applause to Sneha coming in. And that is how we promote, by attending classes, not by sending flyers and leaving it alone. The way we promote is you go to their class, any event, you talk about like how Ravi came, like, or any programs. If you're just doing, don't just send flyers. There are 1,000 flyers, right? Even in PSSM, people can remember all of that. So if you need to communicate, we need to go and tell personally. Now I'm going to talk about that. Do you want to know how to persuade people? What I've learned, how to influence people to make them do what you want. Huh? Go meet them and come. We'll talk more on that, how to make it happen. So, any questions before I go? Madhumohanji, anything you want to add? Yes. Yeah. Yes. 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 Wonderful. See, you've done that long back. So now we are just bringing it, doing it more. So thank you, sir. This is what we need. Today I want to have an interaction with you and everybody who is here to learn what can we do, what can we change, what can we bring. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. And I'm going to do another quiz. Okay. Um, how many of you have gone to pssmovement.org? What happened to rest? Okay. I'm going to be, that means we have to work on that website. Shrikant, please note that down in your list. Um, how many types of thinking are there? Even seniors can answer. 4 types. What are those? Okay, Beatrice, you tell me. Okay, negative, this disastrous, miraculous. I did my negative, positive. Beatrice, you will get a chocolate. Sorry, thank you. So, negative, disastrous, negative, positive, miraculous. We all know this, correct? So, now with miraculous, this is easy for you. Now the question starts. With Satya, you have to answer this. With miraculous, what is that we need to have with miraculous? It is written in the PSS movement, that page. It is a concept by Patri. If you have read that concept, you will know what is it in here. With miraculous thinking, what do we need to have? Is just miraculous thinking enough? What do we need to have? Huh? Positive is old school. We are miraculous now. In with miraculous thinking, what do you need to have? No, intention. I will write that word. What else? Action, believe. What else? Huh? Nobody cheat. Don't go to that page right now. Huh? What else? Who said that? What's your name, ma'am? Mrudula. Let's give a please big round of applause to Mrudula. You will get a bigger gift. You will get the calendar. Do you have the calendar? No? Take it. Miraculous goals. Just having miraculous thinking is not enough. You need to have miraculous goals. Then only there is a meaning, a channel for the miraculous thinking. Oh, I am a meditator. I have miraculous thinking and I sit at home. No. 0 marks for you. You need to have miraculous goals. Then the miraculous thinking or the energy that we have is being channeled into something creation. He was always about, today I'm going to teach manifesting in a PSSM way. Okay, not the Joe Dispenza way. If that is what you want, I am not the person. Okay, so in the PSSM way, we have miraculous goals. He was always about progress, about development. He always had goals, set targets. If there is no target, there is no direction to go for the energy. So you can meditate all you want, you can talk about miraculous thinking all you want, but if you don't have a goal in life for PSSM, now I'm talking all about Dhyan Prachar, spreading meditation. You all are meditators. I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about your next step. What is your next step? So, miraculous goals. Having this page, please go and read this again. On pssmovement.org, go to about Patri ji, type mind in under concepts, type mind miraculous. You will get this concept. Please print it out and read it again and again and again. It has the word, you should have miraculous goals. That is when there is a point for your thinking. Otherwise, thinking you can have, but nothing. So, what kind of miraculous goals? Let's talk about him. I'll go back to his story. Okay, I'll be jumping. I love stories, Satya. So I know you love too. Somehow I get that feeling. You know the first pyramid. Which one was the first pyramid? Karnal Pyramid Spiritual Society. That was the first pyramid in 92. You know the story behind how that was built? Can anybody tell me? Pandu, Prithvesh, do you know? What was the story? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
That's how the pyramid came in.
Okay, great. So B.V. Reddy is one of the industrialists. Thank you, sir. In Karnal, and he said he will do something for meditation. And Patriji wanted a pyramid, so he built. Anything more? Anybody want to add to that? How did that pyramid come to play? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And he has manifested like the perfume bottle upstairs. He asked that in his hands. So he got that the smell in his hands. Then he believed in meditation and the manifestations and everything. And then he
Correct.
yes.
Absolutely. Yes, so he believed he didn't believe in so much meditation, but once he did experiments, he got perfume in his hand, and that's how he got the belief. Great. Anything else about that pyramid? Anyone? Shrikant, anything you know more? Should I say? Huh? Crystal, yes. Crystal Tarvata, last. Right. Yeah. So he started building the meditation, the pyramids. So yes, miraculous goals. I'll tell you what miraculous goal it was. So he was teaching meditation in Karnal in everybody's houses, especially Mr. Shauri, if you know him. He used to go to his terrace and teach meditation to all the people there, 10 people, 20 people at the most. And at that time, what happened? B.V. Reddy is an industrialist, he's a business person. Right, sir? He was a businessman. He said, you're going everywhere, I will build you something. Meditation center. Then I have land. He didn't say I will build you. He said I had land. I was 8 years old at that time. He said, I have land. I will give you the land. Let's build something. So my father said, I want a pyramid. Build me a pyramid. I don't want a rectangle. I want a pyramid. Then he said, okay, fine. Let's figure out what it is. But he put a condition. We will build the pyramid, but I will bring half, you bring half money. Then he was an industrialist. He didn't want to take risk of putting all the money. He was a businessman. How many of you didn't knew this? So it was 3 lakhs to build that pyramid. He said, I will bring 1.5 lakhs. You bring 1.5 lakhs. Then we'll build the pyramid. Until then, it will not happen. That was the condition. Now, Mr. Subhash Patri never believed in the concept of savings. He doesn't have any savings. He doesn't have any money. But remember, in 91.5 lakh is a big amount. It's a huge amount. But he has to bring 1.5 lakhs for the pyramid to come. Otherwise, no pyramid. And at that time, having a land, having a pyramid center means it's like dream come true. Some biggest dream of life is happening before him. And he cannot let it go because he doesn't have money. So now what he does? He has to give everything he has, of course. So you know how my mother would have gone crazy with the thought, okay, we have so much money, that also you give. Okay, anyway, he can make her, maybe he's the man, so he will make her listen with his power. So she cannot speak. So he gave the money and he went to every friend he knew, every meditator he knew to ask for money to get that 1.5 lakhs, and that pyramid was built in Karnal. So this is the story of Karnal Pyramid Spiritual Society. Everybody has given for that because he went and asked everyone to give his share of 1.5 lakhs because he doesn't have so much money. He might have given 10K or something. But he has to bring, otherwise B.V. Reddy will not give the land for pyramid because he was a businessman. He wanted assurance. He didn't want to take the 100% risk. So any movement to begin, first we have to give. First we have to give, then only money will come. It is not just putting a picture and saying we are building, you give, it won't happen. You have to give first, then money will flow. This I have seen from that day until now in PSSM, even for my own. This is the secret of manifestation, the real secrets. Is you cannot just sit and expect wish the universal will give you. Even in the form of money, whatever you have, because money is like, what is money? What are the 3 things that are energy? Can anybody tell me 3 things that are energy? Huh? Money is energy. Time, yes. Thoughts, energy. Huh? Thoughts, yes, okay. What else? What else is energy? Power is energy. Okay. Okay, I'm going to just go to right. Love is energy. Knowledge is energy. And these, money, love and knowledge, energy always have to flow. The nature is flow. You can't put in a room and tie it up. It has to flow. That is the nature of energy. That is the nature of flow. Money always have to flow from one person to another person. Then only there is abundance. Knowledge always has to flow. You cannot lock knowledge in your head and sit. It always has to flow from one person to another, from one generation to another. Love has to flow. If you don't give or receive love, you have emotional problems. I am sure there are a lot of teachers who can talk about that, how it creates emotional problems. Money, love, and knowledge always must be shared. And those three are free in PSSM. Freely they flow. Correct? Am I right? Knowledge flows freely. Love flows freely. Money flows freely. That is what he has created, is PSSM. It flows freely in us because the energy movement is so free here. That is why we feel the freedom, because it flows freely. There is never a limit. If I want anything, and the way it flows is through this, is through relationships, through friendship. That is how it flows. When we hoard something, put it in our bank, it will stagnate and create blocks. I spoke to a lady, Sarah, her name is, she's from Lebanon. I wish I could project that. She's from Lebanon, Sarah, our pyramid master again. So I was talking to her and she teaches meditation there. She came through Master Manoj. How many of you know Master Manoj? Yes, he's a wonderful master who is teaching meditation in the Middle East, in Lebanon, Pakistan. All these countries have come through this master. So she came through him. And she said, Pari, I want to teach meditation. I don't want money. I don't want anything. And then I started talking to her. Okay, Sarah, tell me what is happening. Tell me your story. And she said, you know what? Anybody know the crisis of Lebanon that happened 5 years back? I've just learned. Crisis of Lebanon. One day, people woke up and they logged into their bank account. They saw their money was zero. The government took all the money away. Until now, they don't have their money back. All the money, their 20 years, 30 years money they kept in the bank, it became zero 5 years back. This is the biggest crisis of Lebanon that happened 5 years. Until now, government is still telling we are giving back. They didn't give back. And you know the bombing that just happened in Israel. So she showed me a picture of her house being bombed. Her big 3-floor house is being bombed. She told me, Pari, my house is bombed. The bank account is zero. I want to teach meditation. I don't want money. This is what she told me. And I was like, oh my gosh. What is happening? She's like, I don't want money. I just want to help people. If there is any donation, I will accept. But otherwise, I don't want anything. And we all have seen, if you all have seen in rural India, what is happening. So the thing is, we don't need money to create an impact. That is a myth. We don't need money to create a movement. We don't need money to create impacts. We don't have to wait for us to get money to do something. That man, that Shrikant from Florida. Say hi, Shrikant, to everyone. This man, I will never send him to ask for donations. If I send this man to ask for donations, he'll go give money and come. So I will never send this man. Right, Shrikant? So these are the kind of people in PSSM who are doing amazing work, who are teaching meditation. So we need to break the myth that we need money for anything to happen. We don't need money. What we need people. We have to focus on people, money will come. Focus on love, focus on knowledge, money will come. That is what we focus on. relationships, on friendships. The more you focus on that, the more flow will happen. And do not be afraid to give. Don't be afraid to give. When you give, it opens up your own abundance blocks. When you save money, even the thought comes of saving, it might create a block for you. I'm not asking you to be like him and give everything away, because you can do that if you have the level of his energy. You can totally do that as well. And there are people who are doing that as well. So money, love, and knowledge are three things that have to flow freely, and we don't need money to create anything. And the one thing I want to talk about, so we talked about the miraculous thinking. The three things, how many brains do we have? Two. Wrong. What are those? Huh? Okay, Anta, we don't need so much of high-tech words. The actual brain, the left and right brain. Next. Yes. No. That's all here. That's all this brain. What else? What is the third brain? Gut. There are three brains. Your brain, your heart has a brain. It has 40,000 neuron-like cells, which we all know, which has its own brain. The gut has its own brain, which is connected to this brain. Your heart, your gut is connected to this. At least most of us, the gut connection to the brain is blocked because of what? You eat lot of white. We all know the food, importance of food. Lot of processed, lot of white, lot of flour, white rice, things like that you eat, oils. The food, it blocks the gut. So you no longer can have a gut feeling, the intuition that we talk about, the hunch, the instincts. It gets cut off because of the food that we eat. That's why we have a lot of importance on the food. So gut health is a whole science in itself. APMA Academy should bring that concept of gut health. Even I want to learn how to do that. So we need to learn more about our gut to create a connection to our brain, because the food is very important, what we eat. If we are eating all junk food, emotional food, boredom food, we disconnect from our brain to think clearly, to have fog. And of course, heart has its own brain, that is the trust. Today we have the trust on each other. Do we? Do we trust each other? Yes. In PSSM, yes. That's what we create. So Beatrice, PSSM is all about, we open doors to strangers. We don't know who they are, but we open, that is trust. So PSSM teaches to trust your heart. Exactly. How you trusted and came in. You leaned in. You're the only non-Indian in this room, but yet you are here representing the whole Hispanic community, but you leaned in. So you're a pyramid master. That's what we teach, is trusting. My husband doesn't trust, like or that is what I hear, like many pyramid masters who get married to non-PSSM. This is a major problem because they are not able to see that relation. Am I right? It is a major problem because they can't see like how you guys are doing this, how you guys can trust, right, Jyoti? That is a major problem for pyramid masters when they get into non-PSSM. Is they can't see family, they'll open, but but they are not family. How can we open? How Pushpa opened doors for Satish? How did that happen? But the trust is what we create.
We also have Marco here from Chile.
Marco from Chile. Welcome, sir. So representing South America.
Pyramid architecture.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. So I'm glad you're here, sir, listening to this. So heart, trust is what PSSM teaches. So we not only teach meditation, we are teaching a lot more than meditation. We are teaching how to trust oneself, how to create friendship, how to eat food, how to serve food, how to, because have you ever felt like, how many of you traveled in flights? Stupid question. Everybody's traveled. Uh, have you ever felt like when you, I don't know, I felt when the air hostess comes and serves food, if that air hostess is not very friendly or not, first we'll see. If that person is not giving good attention, you feel bad. Did you ever feel that way? Yes, Beatrice? Like I remember my in-laws were traveling from Bombay to US. So I was like, I'm going to book you premium economy for the first time at that time. And I booked them and they were like, okay, now you at least you will be treated well coming here. In economy, we know how they treat. So you'll be treated well. So that guy gave tea and then they were having tea and they are Gujaratis. They need more sweet. So he wanted more chini, more sugar. He asked that person, hey, can I get sugar? And that person said, the air hostess guy said, you only get one. And he didn't have courage to ask that, hey, I'm sitting here, I need one more. And he felt little small about that whole situation. Even though he was sitting in premium economy, he paid so much money, yet that very one interaction made the whole trip bad. Can you relate to that experience of how that impacts? That is why when you are giving food, talking about food, that compassion is very important. Because that is what makes people small, even though they paid money or do not pay money. So this is what he understood. That when we are giving food in PSSM, always give with a smile. Always give wholeheartedly, genuinely. Like really feel it in your heart that you are feeding somebody who is hungry, who even though that person has money to go and buy somewhere else, but they are there with you. This is what PSSM is about, is that feeding. Even in that feeding, we give love. Instead of thinking, food is served, please go and have themselves. That anybody can do. That is why that experience is what makes PSSM different. Is that human connection, human touch, the heart of what, and the energy, you can't fake it. If I feel love for Jayant, I genuinely, when I feel it, you will know it. Otherwise, you'll be like, Pari is such a fake. You will know it, right? If I don't feel it. So even while you're serving food, if you don't feel it in your heart, the other person will know it. And just that one gesture will bring them back to meditation because they are felt loved here. And that is what we give in PSSM. So we teach love, how to show love in PSSM. We show how to trust each other, how to open doors from people from Africa, from people from Kenya. You open your doors. This is your room, this is your place. Come and stay here as long as you want. We go above and beyond. Oh, it's 8 o'clock, I have to pick you up. Oh, it's my children's this class, this class. I've never heard anybody say that I have something going on, I can come pick you up. They'll be like, okay, we'll make it happen. We'll do it. They're able to change their priorities because of friendship. That is the power of friendship. You're able to change your priorities, and we can take this in our everyday life too. So, what we are creating is a community beyond just meditation. Here, we are not just here to teach meditation. We are here to create a compassionate community, a compassionate movement that is global. That is what I want. And that, how can you create that? Now at the end, I just want to say, how do we create this? Okay, we know what we want to create. We want to create this movement. We want to create with heart. We want to create with knowledge shared freely. And we want to bring money as well as flow of energy. But how do we create it? How do we create Dhyan Jagat? I want to hear your ideas now. What do we do now? How are we doing it, and are we on the right track? Do we need to do anything different? I'm just going to write a statement. Please don't mind my spellings. Who said this? Can you read, Nirvan? You can solve the problems by using the same level of consciousness we were at when we created them. So when we have a problem, we can solve it with the same level as we are. We have to change our consciousness to solve our problems. So the problem is, if you have to create 4 million to create this, we can't solve it with this level of consciousness. We have to change it to have that. The bigger the goal, the more miraculous the goal, the higher the consciousness. That has to happen. And that's why Mr. Arun, 24 hours meditation, he could pass over the plateau of that through consciousness shift. You created a shift, a bridge to get over that level of consciousness. This is said by Mr. Einstein. A great quote which you can use in your classes. So, when you hit a plateau, what do? When things are not moving, when how many of you have experienced that in organization, that you get frustrated? Things are not happening, things are not moving the way you want. So many times. Can you elaborate, Satya? Give me one example. Correct. You felt frustrated. What do you do then? Try to convince, if not, no. So I'm going to talk of two things at the end. How do we do this, and how do we persuade people to do what you want? I'm going to end with that. Okay? Sounds good? So you can't level. I feel that frustration to a lot of times. I mean, a lot of times, if things are not moving the way I want. Yes, Nirvan. Exactly. We'll talk about that. Table that thought and we'll get to that. Thank you, Nirvan. So, so I felt that frustration quite many times in this organization, and I felt a lot of times I don't want to be in PSSM. Dad, why did I get stuck here? Why am I here? I could have been making freaking 250K right now and doing things what I wanted. Why am I stuck here? I used to get many times that thought, should I resign this job? But I am so far deep that I don't have a choice to resign at this time, but to move forward. So then I started figuring out, okay, how do I change this frustration? What do I do? How do I make it happen? But for that frustration to understand, we need to understand PSSM. I need to understand what PSSM is about. And as I was moving through my journey in this PSSM, I started learning more about it. PSSM is all comprised of many organizations. We can't make decisions and just move along, because we have to bring everyone together. And so you need patience, a lot of patience. Oh my goodness. I'm sure your patience level might have gone up, all of you guys. A lot of patience. And this is what manifestation needs. You need patience for anything to manifest. So when you are in PSSM, when you are taking up a project, you actually walk through the process of manifestation real time. You learn about manifestation much faster in a more practical way when you take up a project in PSSM. How many of you do not have projects in PSSM yet? Raise your hands. How many of you do not have a project in PSSM? How many? Mrudula. Is that, what's your name? Huh? Divya, and your name, ma'am? You just raise your hand. You don't have a project. They don't have a project. Who else don't have a project? Any project. Teaching meditation, doing flyers, doing admin role, Zoom classes. You have? Divya, you? You don't have. So we need to assign one. Yeah, you don't have one too. So everybody else has a project? Yes? What is your project, sir? Yes, you both. What is your project? So what is your goal? We talked about miraculous goal. So what is your goal now? Tell me a goal. Just teaching is not enough. Tell me a goal. So how many people in your neighborhood? 10 members you taught. How many people are there in your neighborhood? You don't have. So we need to assign one. Give me a number. Yeah, you don't have one. Give me a number. So everybody else. How many? You have 500 in your neighborhood. What is your project, sir? So your goal is to teach to 500 people? Both. What is your project? Is that your goal? So what is your goal? We talked about miraculous goal. So what is your goal? Why is it repeating? Tell me a goal. Just teaching is not enough. Tell me a goal. Huh? Yes or no? How many people I'm committing you right now. For 500 people, you will teach meditation. How many people are there in your neighborhood? Yes? Say loudly. By when? Give me a number. Give me a By when? Give me a date. So everybody else. How many? You have 500 in your neighborhood. Mr. Pritvesh, teach to 500 people. I can hear myself. Is that your goal? So what is your goal? We talked about miraculous goal. 2 years, 500 people. Not a miraculous goal. Huh? I want a miraculous goal. Yes or no? Tell me with your guts. For 500 people, you will teach meditation. Yes? Say loudly. Huh? By when? Give me a number. Huh? By when? Give me a date. Huh? How many? You have
Okay.
500 in your neighborhood. Mr. Prithvesh, I can hear myself. Is that your goal? 2 years, 500 people.
Okay.
Not a miraculous goal.
Huh.
I want a miraculous
Are you
goal.
giving me this right now?
Yes or no? Tell
Huh.
me with your guts.
I don't care what happened. You are here now.
Yes?
At 100 people.
By when?
Huh? No convert, change, transform. What is your name? Ramesh, 100 people. And sir, what is your name? Srini, 500 people. I'll give you 1 year. Is that okay? Today is the date, March 29th.
Are you giving me this right now?
Next Ugadi, March 29th, 2026.
I don't care what happened. You are here now.
Goals. Just I want to teach meditation is not a
100
goal.
people.
I want to teach 100 people meditation.
convert,
I want to
change,
teach 500
transform.
people meditation is
What
a goal.
is your name?
Just I want more money. No.
100 people. And
I
sir,
want
what is your name?
$10,000. I want $1 million. That is a goal.
500
That is
people.
again having miraculous goals. So who has the goal of teaching
I'll give you
meditation
1
here?
year. Is that okay?
Who has the goal of teaching
Today is the
meditation?
date, March 29th.
Anyone stand up?
Next
What is your goal?
Ugadi, March 29th, 2026.
I don't care what happened. You are here now. Goals. Just I want to teach meditation is not a goal. I want to teach. How many people? How many people in entire Alabama? So let's say 30,000 people. Is that your goal? Sheetal's goal is that is miraculous goal, Srini. Sheetal is teaching 30,000 people. That is miraculous. This is what I am talking about. I don't want to listen. I am teaching meditation in my home. How many new people have you taught meditation? How many new people have transformed meditation? I want numbers. This is what I have seen. Madhu Mohanji, did he not do this? Did he not give targets? Thousands of targets. He would tell you bring 100 people, you bring 500. Did he not say that? He always had targets. He never said, I will teach meditation. I will teach meditation to thousands of people. He would, and that is the number one is goals. Please have a goal. If there is no goal, there is no direction. You will be lost in the mud. I will create 2 pyramids in Atlanta. I will bring the mayor of Atlanta to this. That is a goal. I will bring whatever the goal is. The moment you have a goal, things happen, development happens. I am just a meditator. I am teaching meditation. You are no good for me at this point. That is old school now. I'm beyond that. Have a goal. Now, the second thing is, so first thing we talked about the goal. The second thing is, in order for things to happen, you need to get out of your what? Thank you. Comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't mingle with the same people. Don't talk to the same people in the room. Every new meditation session should have new people coming in. Talk to people who challenge you. Go to join groups. This man, again, let's Shrikant. He goes and talks to, he doesn't know good English. He will go to people and talk so confidently. I learned confidence seeing him in 2019. He is my teacher. He goes to churches, he goes to places, he doesn't go to places where he is comfortable. He is like a jihadi of PSSM. Do or die. So this is what, you know who is the guru of Patriji? Who is the guru of Patriji? Sadananda Yogi. What did he say to him? Subhash, do or die. That's what he said to him. That's when he decided, either I will do or I will die. There is no middle path. That is what Shrikant is all about. That is what he was trained as. So do or die. Either you do or die. Get out of your comfort zone. Join groups where you are not comfortable. Get into those. Don't spend your Ugadis doing Ugadi stuff. That time is over now. How many years you will spend Ugadi eating pachadi? That time is over. It's time for the universal work because we don't have time anymore. He gave a target 2030 Dhyan Jagat has to happen. 2030. Did he give or not, Madhuanji? 2030 he gave, right? What is this year? 2025. 5 years we have. Can we not celebrate eating pachadi for 5 years? And get out of comfort zone. Join different groups. Join African American groups or whatever groups. There are so many other locals here. We have come out of India. Why we are creating India here? Then go back to your India. We are in US because we have to give back to US. As Shrikant said, what are we giving back? Are we here to have the familiar experiences? What did Joe Dispenza say? If you want new experience, you don't create it from a familiar experience. You create it from a new experience. Is that right, Madhuri? That's what Joe Dispenza said. So how do we create different experiences from by coming out of familiar experiences? By meeting new people, talking new language, learn Spanish, learn Italian. That will activate new portals within you. Eat new food. That will create new chemicals within you. Join new groups where the people don't agree with you, but you join them anyway. Make them friends. Go to their classes and then slowly tell, you know what? Close your hands, clasp your hands, close your eyes and observe your breath. You tell them slowly. That is how you create, because there is so much dependency out there that people are wanting, they want people to guide them. But what we are teaching is no dependency. Our breath is your own guru. So that is what we is get. He started in Andhra, Telangana. Ek second, Nirvan. He started in Andhra and Telangana. He had a big following there, or whatever, masters there. He could have been very happy. But he said, I'll go to Maharashtra now. I'll go to Raichur now. I'll go to Odisha now. Why he has to go to Odisha? He'll get nice pappu, pachadi, avakai at home. He'll go there. Why? And he went to the whole of North India. He goes to Tamil Nadu. He doesn't know Tamil, but he goes there. Why? He's constantly put himself in out of comfort zone. And after India, what he said, I'll go to South Korea now. He took Shiva Prasad, his secretary. They took a small cooker with them. And they will cook rice and pappu, dal, lentils in their hotel room and eat it over there. Or just yogurt with avkai in South Korea. This is what he put himself through. Nobody asked him to. Because the only evolution you get is when you are out of your comfort zone. Be uncomfortable. The more uncomfortable you are, the more growth you will have. You stay in your own local groups, being shy, being this, it serves no purpose. If you want to add value, get out of thinking about you and think about, like the floodlights are, how do you get anxiety? When the floodlights are showing you, how am I speaking? How am I looking? How is my English? How is my hair? Then the anxiety comes. When you turn it around, what am I? How am I serving? What am I giving to the audience? Then the anxiety goes away. This is a secret of stage fear of any public speaking, is turn the headlights to the other way. That is how you, second is get out of comfort zone. Please join different groups. How do you build this up? How do we bring more communities? How do we bring diversity? Is get out of your comfort zone and take action. Have some goals in life. Don't just sit and say, okay, I am teaching meditation, I'm doing what I can. That answer is not good enough. You need to have miraculous, if you're talking about miraculous thinking, have miraculous goals in life. And the last one, how do you make people to persuade? How do you convince? How do you persuade people to do what you want? I've skipped a lot of stuff. First thing is, there are 6 principles of influence. 6 principles. Anybody have studied MBA here? MBA? Yes, sir, you studied? Did they teach you about how to influence people? What did they say? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great, sir. Let's give a big round of applause for sharing that. Because teaching meditation is actually like doing MBA right now. So we are learning some technical stuff. Okay. So 6 principles of making people do what you want. The first principle. Reciprocity. First, reciprocate to people. If somebody has reached out to you something, first respond, reciprocate. If Jyoti has invited me, you invite them. You take an initiative to do something. So reciprocity is the first principle for anything. The second one is very important is if you say you will come at 10 a.m., come at 10 a.m. Keep up with your commitments. If you say I will call you, call them. Don't just say, I will call you. Just to say it. This is where Vakshetra, right? This is where, what is Vakshetra in English for her to, the power of words. Your words are very powerful. So when you give a commitment, keep up with that commitment. Otherwise, don't give the commitment. Your word is your power. Your word is your wand. The more meditation you have, your words will become powerful. So don't just say, okay, I will see you next day. Be very precise. Be very committed. When you give a word, treat it like God's word, because they are God's words. So don't just say anything if you cannot commit to it. So your words and your action, your feelings should be aligned. This is what coherence is about. So commitment and consistency. If you are doing something, be consistent. If you have opened are you doing any classes, Sushma? Not yet. Okay, what are you going to start now? Tell me your goal now. No babies. What will you start? What are you going to start? Teaching online or in person? Online. Meditation. How many days? 11 days. Okay. So 11-day program. We just talked about 11-day program by Sushma. You will start. So once you start, have consistency. So if you start a program, if people want to join your classes, be consistent about it. Don't just do once and then leave it. Every month, even if one person comes, 2% comes, keep it going. Otherwise, people can't hear. People don't understand. We have been doing this for so many, but after 8 months or 1 year, then people understand what it is. In 1990s, after Karnal, the next big city was Anantapur. How many of you know Anantapur? Anantapur. Okay. In Anantapur, every Sunday after Karnal, he would take a bus, a red bus. Have you ever traveled in a red bus in India? I traveled. You know how it is. Okay. He traveled in the red bus, the famous red bus. And he would stand, or at 4 a.m., every Sunday, 4 a.m., he would go to Anantapur and wait outside a house for them to open, because they said they had a terrace, they had a room that he can teach meditation. So because they said they have a terrace that he could teach meditation, he went every Sunday. And of course, for 84 Sundays he went, and he would go, he has a bag. Have you ever seen his bag? That's his favorite bag, and he has his flute in that. So he takes his bag alone, no secretary at that time. He will go to Anantapur. He will wait outside until the lady opens the door for the milk. So then they'll see, oh, sir, you are here. And he will go inside. He will sit in his room, put his bag aside and sit like this. Like this, he will sit and he will wait with his book. First Sunday, second Sunday, third Sunday, nobody came. 0 people came. But he will sit there from morning till night and wait for them who will come to learn meditation. And we, in our family, we would say, Abba, bakra dorkaledu inka. Meditate means there was nobody for him to learn meditations. And we used to joke about it as family. And then he would wait. He was consistent. He followed these principles. He was a very smart guy. He was into marketing, so he knows about consistency. So he would go, he did that for 84 weeks until he created 40 masters. Once he created 40 masters, he said, my work here is done. Now these 40 masters will teach everyone. That is what we have to do, is consistency. Don't just go once and it's over. You go there, you sit there, you teach meditation. Be consistent. Don't expect instant results like Instagram, instant likes. Have patience for it to materialize. So reciprocity, commitment and consistent. And of course, this he utilized to the maximum. I'll tell you how. Social proof. People believe in reviews. Any class he goes, first he says, Madam Jyoti Madam, tell your experience. Sneha Madam, tell your experience. He did that or not? And everybody in the audience will get the social proof, oh, this worked. Because he would make other people give testimonials. So have some social proof. When you teach meditation, get social proof. That Sushma taught me meditation, and I have healed my cancer, or I have changed my life. Ask them to write it down or do a video. We have PMC channel to do that. So get social proofs. It's important. At that time, he made them talk, but right now we have a PMC channel. So they can show your social proofs. That will give you a credibility to teach what you're doing. So third one is social proof. Get lot of testimonials, videos to tell what you're doing. Fourth one is authority on that subject. For authority, you need to have authority as well to teach that subject, right? How do you get the authority? By you learning, by you up-leveling your skill set constantly. You need to learn too. You need to take courses too. You need to do workshops. So you up-level. Sirisha is there, such a wonderful master. I've been spending last 2 days with her. Shrikant, she is a whole amazing master right there. And of course, Narsimha. Narsimha is a total walk-in, by the way. Atlanta has a new walk-in master. Is Narsimha. Yes. I have really enjoyed my time in their space. They have been amazing, amazing hosts, feeding us, taking care of us. And being with such great masters is such an honor for me. Thank you, sir. So authority is by learning more. The fifth one is nobody will do anything for you if they don't like you. Be likable. How do you get likable? By genuine feelings. Go and talk. Meet people. Talk to them. Create rapport. Then things will expand. Oh, I am doing this. Nobody is supporting me, Pari. So many complaints I'll get, by the way. They send me, Pari, I've started this project, but nobody in my town is supporting me. What do I do? Jayant, what do I tell them? Nobody is supporting Pari. What do I do? This is a common problem I get. I am a senior master. Nobody is supporting me. So then what is the thing is, it is your response. Nobody can help you. You have to take responsibility to create the rapport in your community. Talk to people. If Anila likes me, she will do anything. She'll cook so much for me. If she doesn't like me, she'll give me one small vada piece and say go. So if you like somebody, you will do it. So be likable, create rapport, build that relationships, and nobody can do it for you. You have to do it for yourself, and that goes in jobs also. If you want to be promoted, create rapport with your leadership team. Don't let fear hold you back. Oh my God, what will they say? What will they do? So this goes to leadership as well. And the last one, this is again the MBA term which I am teaching, which I am sharing with you, is create scarcity. That is what everybody does, right? Creating scarcity. Sale, sale, sale. If you miss it, it is gone. But here, it is a true. If you don't get on the train right now, you have to take another lifetime. It is real scarcity. It is not some myth. So talk about the pain points. Talk about the emotional points. Talk about what they are missing out if they are not joining this. Today, we could why people are not here and choosing something else? Because you're not showing the brightness of future. Do not convince people. Show them the brightness of future. In LA, August 30th, 31st, and September 1st, when you come, the beach is right there. It's going to be super amazing. You're going to make so many new connections that you may have not made when you are in Atlanta. You may have never, you may meet people from Chile, from Mexico, from so many other countries that you would not meet if you are here. So what am I doing right now? I'm showing the brightness of future. What will happen when you do something that you want? Don't just say, please come. No, please. No pulling. Just say, I invite you to come. It's up to you. Don't say, please donate. Don't ask like that. It is an opportunity for you to contribute. It is an opportunity for you, not for me. Don't say please. Don't make it like they are doing a favor on you. You're doing a favor on them by giving this opportunity to contribute money. Because when so many stories, Sheetal and Pushpa, who said, Shrikant said, when somebody gave money, or Sirisha said, their problems have been solved. So if you have any stuck problems, when you give the donation to such a cause, your abundance blocks will start opening up. Things starts flowing. So it's an opportunity for you. So there is no please here. So there is no asking anymore like that. It is show brightness. What will happen when you meditate? How life will be different when you meditate? How things will be in your life when you meditate? That is how you influence. That is how you show what it is. Because now is a time where it is a privilege to be here. This is this is history right now. We are in history. After 30 years, people will talk about how the PSS movement in US started. How there will be a movie on us, on Atlanta Pyramid. It will happen, right? This is the beginning of Atlanta Pyramid. In 30 years, there will be a movie on it, how it started. So you're in a part of history now. So it's a privilege. So do not miss any opportunity to be with a group like this. Not Diwali, not Ugadi, not Christmas. No. It is time for only meditation sessions to come together and create this and have some goals. Srini and wait, Ramesh, I have your goals written here. Huh? 100. You are playing safe, Ramesh. Srini got stuck. Huh? Srini got stuck with me.
Thank you, Nirvan.
I lost the page. So with this, I'm going to stop, guys. But again, remember, I'll just recap. Have miraculous goals with miraculous thinking. Only when you have a goal, even for me, if I am doing 100 things as you all are doing 100 things, and then you get distracted, do this, do that, do that. Right, Sheetal? So many things are happening. And you're like, should I do this? This is important, that is important, everything is important. Where do I go? So scattered energy is not worth, it's useless energy. You have to focus it. So have set goals. This month I'm going to make this happen. This month this much money will be raised. Sneha has a goal of raising $1,000 for this month for PYMA kids, right, Sneha? You didn't talk about it when you had the opportunity. I was waiting to listen that you will say that. You didn't say that. She wanted me to say that. So when you have an opportunity, utilize it on the stage. Talk about it. Our people from Hyderabad, from India, know a lot about utilizing the opportunity of the stage. Right, Madhumohanji? They are trained in that. So when you get on the stage, use that opportunity. If you're doing a program, hey, I'm doing a program, come. Hey, I'm raising donations, do this. Don't feel shy. Opportunities will not be handed over to you. You grab it. You create them. So if you are creating a pyramid, go to every session, every mini meditation session, and tell them, hey, we're doing a pyramid, donate. Maybe there is somebody from Atlanta who connects this to this mission. They might donate. You never know. So you can't just sit here and talk about it in Atlanta. Go and spread the word. It spreads only by travel, by meeting new people. So No persuading, no convincing people. Show the brightness of future. The thing is, and the last thing I want to say is, please follow up. After a meditation session, ask them, hey, how did you feel? Divya, how did you feel in the meditation session you attended? You attended Pari's session. Did you like it? Oh, what did you not like it? Oh, do you want to attend? There's another master coming. Would you like to come? Show excitement when they are talking to that person. So show excitement. Hey, I would love for you to come, Divya. If I ask you like this, would you not come with me, Divya? Divya, tomorrow I'm doing a goddess session. Would you come with me? Thank you. So follow up. Ask. Anjali, ask after they come. How are you doing? Hey, did you like it? What else do you recommend? What else would you like? Oh, you didn't like this session? I know another master who can do a better, you can, not better, who can give this subject to you that you want. There are so many masters here. You can send them anywhere. So they are in the loop. So please follow up. Your own people that come to you. Don't just take responsibility, take ownership. So, how many of you will create goals after this lesson, after this today? Hmm? I forgot your name. Tanuja. Tanuja, you want to have a goal? Miraculous goal? Who else raised hands? Divya is going to have a goal, I know. A miraculous goal. Pushpa. So, a miraculous goal plus consistency, commitment, follow up, and take action. Don't just have a goal and sit inside. Take action, make it happen, and join different groups. Next time when I come here, I'm going to give a goal here. Next time when I come here, you all have to bring different people from different groups that you have joined. Not your friends, not your apartment people, from different groups that you do not know them. You join those groups. You made friends with them. Join a skiing group, a mountain hiking group. Join those groups. There must be so many mountain hiking groups here, right? There's so many mountains here. Join that group. Bring them here. So next time I come here, I'm remembering a mental note of all the people, especially Srini and Ramesh, sitting right there to bring people 500 and 100 next Ugadi. I'll be here. Thank you, guys. Next Ugadi, please invite me. I am no Ugadi. PMMA session. Next March 29th PMMA session. Okay, I'll be here. Yes, Nirvan. Yes.
Why would you want to persuade someone? Like you said, if I could, when you say stuff to persuade someone, like I remember all of that, but why would you persuade?
If I want Nirvan to not eat chocolate for dinner time, what is that calling? What would I do? That's persuading. We have one more gift though, but okay, here, Nirvan, you asked that question. I'm going to give you a chocolate. Huh? You didn't ask me a question. Any questions? Yes, sir.
How do you meditate?
You tell me, how do you meditate? Come. Yes.
How do you meditate with your own self when you get mad?
How do you meditate with your own self when you get mad? Like how we did today with music.
I didn't meditate.
You didn't meditate? So then he just came now. Okay. So what you do is you play some music, there's beautiful meditation music online, a flute music. Have you ever heard flute?
Yes.
You put the flute music on, you sit. How do? You clasp your hands, and what do you do?
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes and and observe your breath.
That is what you want.
That is what he wanted.
Hello everyone. I introduce myself. My name is Anuradha.
Uh-huh.
Um, I am a volunteer in PSSM. I organize monthly events
Uh-huh.
with Arun, Pushpa, and all the PSSM team. I just want to tell thanks to all the ladies here. When coming to monthly events, what I want to do for the event, what
Arun was talking yesterday.
Mm.
yeah,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am, I couldn't see you yesterday.
Yes, no worries.
So I'm with these women. I am like leading this team for
Wonderful.
monthly events.
Mm-hmm.
We done Dhyana Mahachakra monthly event in December,
Yes, ma'am.
and January we did Sun Transition meditation event, and February we did a Feb Soul Fest in a library, and this is the fourth one. I'm the one who asked Arun whether we can invite Pari to the next monthly event. Thank you so much, ma'am, coming here.
Thank you, ma'am, for taking up. Let's give a big round of applause to her. It's a big project that she has taken, and she is doing monthly events.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah, volunteers Shushma, Divya, Pushpa, Arun, Sheetal, Anila, Shrisha. Without them, it's not possible for me. It is a team effort. So, what is on my mind, these ladies will implement.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
That's what they said about you. That you are implementing.
Whatever I message, thank you so much. So I'll even Pushpa, I will be behind her for the flyer.
Wonderful.
I need the flyer tomorrow. Like I'll be. Like, thank you so much, Pushpa. Like I did one food event 10 years back, but after 10 years, I'm coming to this platform. It's my great pleasure for coming here. Thanks to Arun and all other volunteers here for bringing me here, bringing my hidden talent and skills to this platform. It's my fortune. Thank you so much, and I extend my gratitude and thanks to Ramani Lakshmi.
Nirvan.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Introduced her into the PMC,
Wonderful.
and I didn't expect like she'll do miracles here. I'm so surprised when she's talking on the stage.
Wow.
So I'm very happy.
Wonderful.
I was in the Hyderabad, and I was with the Patri ji for a couple of years, and then I came to US, and then here again my journey started. I introduced her so many people. So I think it's going on. Yeah, good.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's my great pleasure. I got the stage an opportunity to thank her in person, because last time when I showed my gratitude to her, she was not there here. I also said that one day will come, we will be back again. Thank you so much. You see, yeah. So this is when considering I know my past lives. When considering all my past lives, this is the best human life I've ever had. Born to be woman is more prestigious moment. That too with PSSM is more prestigious moment. So I just want to say thanks in Tamil, because my few of my Tamil friends are here. Romba nandri. Nandri. Because we've been to all the associations, myself, Shrikant and Arun, the Tamil Sangam, Kannada Sangam. So this platform is for everybody, not specific to any religion or any Sangam. So that's what we tell in all the stage shows. Nandri. அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சமென்பதில்லையே, இச்சகத்தில் உள்ளோரெல்லாம் எதிர்த்து நின்ற போதிலும் அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சமென்பதில்லையே, துச்சமாக எண்ணி நம்மை தூறு செய்த போதிலும் அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சமென்பதில்லையே, பிச்சை வாங்கி உண்ணும் வாழ்க்கை வாழ்ந்து விட்ட போதிலும் அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சம் என்பதில்லை. அகைன் எல்லாத்துக்கும் ரொம்ப நன்றி. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
Thank you, Anu. Yeah, thank you. So, friends, how was the session? Woo! Give it up, guys. Give it up to Pari, Patri. Yeah. Yeah, it was a wonderful session. A lot of eye-opening things we talked about, Pari. So I thought you'll give us one miraculous goal of doing MMS 4-5 whenever in Atlanta. So whenever you give us, we are ready. Okay. So friends, so as you know, Pari was saying, right, we'll have to travel all the way, meet people, meet many masters, meet various people's experiences. So PSSM is coming up with a new organization which will do travel setup. So they will help us do the travel. So we'll invite Sirisha and Madhuri to talk about that, and then we'll do a
Exciting project.
yes. So yeah, few topics about it, few points.
Pari, it's incredible. Your speech was mind-blowing speech. You are the excellent motivational speaker, really. So what you said, see, we are all landed up in miraculous thinking. See, we have already so many projects in my hand, in our hands. Still, we wanted to take this mission to the Dhyana Jagat. See, we wanted to take to Dhyana Jagat level. So how can we do that, right? So for us, one channel it's open for us. That is PSSM. Yeah, please launch. This is the surprise. Shrikant, please. So friends, yes, PSSM Mystic Travel. We are launching. Through this trip, we are promoting meditation and enjoyment and also wisdom. So every master, every spiritual seeker is very interested, very curious about to visit the energy spots, right? So they wanted to spend in the nature. One of the core principles we have nature meditation. Everyone should spend in the nature, but we are losing because our schedule, tight schedule. So we just let go and spend the nature, and we should connect the nature energies. In that way we can alignment to the body. See, this body is made up of 5 elements. When you go into the nature, we can connect that elements easily. We can get that alignment with the nature. We can get healing. So apart from healing, we get so much spiritual wisdom with spiritual masters. So we are PSSM Mystic Travel is a special quality to arrange this kind of trips with spiritual masters and energy spots, and even people interest. It's a fun kind of means Madhuri Malla from Raleigh, and Madhavi Makam from Colorado, and me, Sirisha Pamidi from Georgia. So we are taking up this challenge to take this vision, meditation to spread to Dhyana Jagat. So that is, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
We have some upcoming travel. Madhuri, please, can you share that? Did we have one more? This one.
Hello, everyone. So we have upcoming projects like travel plans. One is in Colorado, which is our first project, which we are starting it on Buddha Paurnami for 3 days silent retreat. It's in Colorado. So you can contact us if you are interested. And the second project it's in June. It's to Machu Picchu, Peru.
It's June.
It's in June. June 14th. Okay. It's a 6 days trip from June 14th. And the third project is, we all are going to LA for MMS3. So we'll visit all the energy spots. So this is at LA to Mount Shasta. This is one more trip which we are coming up. So whomever is interested, please contact us. We'll provide you more details. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pari. Thank you, Shrikant.
Wow. That's a beautiful project. Guys, travel is one important thing in PSSM. Traveling is important, traveling out of your hometowns and countries. And he always used to travel. Every year he used to go to Egypt twice a year for 10 years. Mount Kailash, Tibet, Manasarovar, those were his favorite trips. But I'm so glad that Madhuri and Sirisha and Madhavi have teamed up. Finally, I was waiting for this. Finally, this is happening. I'm so happy because now we have an opportunity for all of us to get good plant based food while we travel to Peru, to Egypt, to Australia. You don't have to worry about food, they will worry about your food. Um, and also designing the sacred spots. If you know, Peru is one of the chakras, sacral chakra. There are 7 chakras on earth. Mount Shasta is the root chakra. So definitely please visit Mount Shasta when you come for the LA. Take the time. Don't worry about leaves and office and all that. I'm telling you, once you make that lean in, you expand energy. Your manager or whoever will tell you, take leave, go ahead, I got it. So don't let your fears hold you back from traveling. If you can go with Sirisha to Peru, they are going in June. And also next year, whole year, I am actually sitting with her and designing retreats. Next year will be Egypt. Next year will be Glastonbury, Australia, and so much more. So get ready for a lot of fun stuff. And I'm so happy, Madhuri. This is super. I'm really thrilled about this project. And I am going to promote this like this is my pet, my favorite project.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us, Pari. Thank you. Thank you, Shrika.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. We have a come photo. అది కూడా అది ఇంకోటి yeah. Thank you. So just one last announcement, guys, and then we'll wrap it up. We have a master all the way from Iowa. Malleshwari husband. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a project coming there, mini meditation summit in Iowa. So please talk about that.
Hi everyone, and thank you for inviting to this retreat. I am Manjireddy from Iowa, where we live is Des Moines, Iowa. And this year on July 26th, after Patriji's Amrutotsavam, we are conducting mini meditation summit in Des Moines, Iowa. And we are cordially inviting all of you to join the one-day mini meditation summit. On behalf of me and all our Des Moines, Iowa team, we are inviting you to the mini meditation summit on July 26th this year. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. July 26th. They're just at
We are
2.
personally inviting you all.
So anybody who are close by, guys, or anybody who are able to travel, please. So all these group sessions are very important. Wherever possible, please support. Right. So thank you everybody. Thank you, sir. So Pari will want to do a small felicitation if you don't mind. Please. It is a team's request. Please. So I'll request Mridula and Anjali ji, please. Randi Jyoti gar, meer randi. Can we request all the APMA team to come?
Friends, APMA team, please come on the stage. Divya, Vani, Tanuja, Shushma, Lakshmi, Devi, wherever you are, please come on the stage. Amma, please. We are inviting you all on the stage. Come. Let's all felicitate. Anuradha, Divya Makam, Anuradha.
Divya Makam, Okasari.
Before we do the next program here, guys, we are winding up. 5 o'clock, we are meeting at the Pyramid Project land. So if you are interested to join, please reach out to any of the APMA team members. They'll guide you where to come. We are visiting the APMA land, project land. So if anybody interested, please come join. Business, please. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Pari. Thank you, waitress, for coming all the way from Los Angeles to support this event. And we'll meet you again in Los Angeles. Thank you. Give a big clap, guys. Yeah, thank you, Pari. Thank you. Really, it was wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. We'll take one last photo. Kondarranni my turn. Divya, మీరు వస్తారా ముందుకి? కింద కూర్చోనేకి. యా, యంగ్స్టర్స్. లక్ష్మి గారు.
జయ హో 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 జయ హో.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. మాకు ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ బ్యాకప్ పడుతుంది. మీరు ఇంటికి చాయ్ తాగేసి మాకు ఎట్లా బ్యాకప్